They're so tight. Well, I can't breathe.
Yeah, that's actually funny. That's actually so funny.
Welcome to the beast, I unleash, I'm a motherfucking beast.
Yeah, so we are doing glute day, but I'm currently deloading. So this is Tally, my BFF, and I'm killing her instead of killing myself during this workout. So like she's doing like double the weight that I am, because when you deload, you want to cut the weight in half and do the same reps. So here she goes, 2 25s on each side. So yeah, here we go.
We're just hanging around, burning it down, sipping on some cold Jack Daniels, jamming to some old Alabama with you, baby, laying right here, naked in my bed. I'm just doing my thing. You love it when I sing, say it makes you feel like an angel. We about to get a little tangled up right about now. So girl, let's keep burning it down.
So I made a post on Instagram about this the other day, and deloading is just to give your central nervous system a break. And she's doing glute kickbacks on the Smith machine. So I'm gonna do a full glute workout next week because we have a special guest coming, and Tally's gonna be here too. But this week I'm just gonna explain deloading in the commentary. Alright guys, so like I said before, deloading is crucial if you're going hard in the gym week after week to give your central nervous system a break. What this does is it helps your joints, tendons, and ligaments recover. There are a billion different ways to deload. My favorite personally, and in my opinion the most effective, is by cutting the weight by 40 to 50% and doing the same reps and sets. Your joints and nerves take a beating, so it's important to let them rest and recover every now and then, especially for experienced lifters. Signs that you should deload are that you are 1, getting weaker and your gym performance is declining and you don't know why. 2, your joints, not your muscles, feel sore. 3, you're prone to injury day after day. Random things will hurt, you'll randomly pull a muscle. And lastly, 4th, after a meet or competition, so after you've been building and building and building up to perform your absolute best or look your absolute best, it's really, really great for your body and for your stress levels to taper back for a week and do a deload. One last tip about deloading: if you take a fish oil supplement or some kind of omega-3, DHA, EPA supplement for your joints, it's a really good idea to add some more of that for that 1 week. So I usually take 1 fish oil supplement pill a day. I can go into my supplement stack in another video and why I take them, but if you're taking 1 a day, then I would say up it to 2 or 3 a day in order to help get those fatty acids to your joints and your nerve cells and help repair them faster and better during this 1 week where you're emphasizing recovery. Alright, what's up guys? So a while ago I started having pain in my hip and my groin right here when I was squatting. I did some research and it turned out to be a hip impingement. All that means is that your hips here hurt when you're going down into the hole and in your groin, especially when you're coming right out of the hole. And so what that means is that if this is your pelvis right here and this is your femur, my arm is your femur, then when you're going down into your squat, it should look like this in the bone. But a hip impingement is when that bone slides up, and so you're hitting the wrong spot, and that's where the pain is coming from. And so how you're going to do that is you're going to use a resistance band, an exercise band, and I'm going to show you guys some mobility tips to fix that. Alright guys, so I was talking here, but it was too loud, so I'm going to explain in this voiceover. You want the band to be at about mid-thigh to knee height when you loop it around a pole. So this first stretch, you're going to loop the band around your groin here as I'm pointing to, and lift your foot up onto a platform into a hip flexor stretch and push your hips forward. That's why I pointed forward as much as you can while keeping a flat back. This pushes your femur down back into the socket. You should have a lot of tension on the band. Step out as far as you can. Feel like it's pulling you backwards as hard as it can.
So girl, let's keep burning it down. Let's keep burning it down. Girl, when you own it, you know that I'm on it. You know that I loving up on you. Let's hit the switch and let our shadows dance and let it.
If you want some extra tension, you can pull back on the band as well. You should feel it pushing into your hip and your groin, pulling that femur down. And next, the band is going to be in the same place. You're going to walk out with your banded leg in front, and you're going to keep your back leg straight and go into a hamstring stretch. Again, you should feel a strong tug on your hip. If you stand up without being careful, you should be pulled back. This teaches your body to hold the femur in position while your glute and hamstring are fully lengthened, even more emphasized than in a squat. Alright, next you're going to go into a hip flexor runner stretch. The band should be at hip level on the pole behind you. Your back leg's hip flexor should feel a really tough stretch while the band pulls at your groin. And try and push your hips down, and then here I bring my knee down to the ground slowly after a couple seconds, and it's going to further stretch your hip flexor from there. Lastly, I'm doing some leg swings. Another good way to keep the groin open and your hips loose as a warm-up and cool down for squatting. And I'm awkward. Alright, and each of these stretches should be 30 to 45 seconds long. And practice doing these movements 2 to 3 times a week until your hip impingement pain gets better.